go. We got Sionara versus Misty, aka the Taco and Elso fan. We're ready when you're ready. Let's get this going. Let me put a thumbs up in here so they know. There you are. And just as a reminder, this first to 5 winner of this one will be playing CM Dingo in the finals.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's the loading screen of death. We gotta wait.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Suspense.
I'm playing this. I'm spectating using the
Right,
Switch version. I do not have the PC version.
It's all good. Don't worry. Got sign out of an interesting opening now.
So, yeah.
Ooh, maybe Misty looking for a wall clear there, but didn't have the eyepiece in time.
No, not quite.
Back-to-back Tetris. Ooh, Sionara already like very high up on the boards, but they do have a max zone charge, and that might actually work out for them as well. Already clearing that huge line of garbage. Missed shot on the exit, but still 48 attack is very nice from them. We're all huge T-Fat fans, don't worry.
Oh boy.
Oh, Perfectress, but that's a lot of garbage for T-Flat for Misty to take in.
Only has a quarter zone to work with, but already
Gonna need to make it work.
Zone.
It's not quite enough, unfortunately.
Sionara
yeah, taking the first point of the match here.
Mm-hmm.
Already taking the lead. Sionara looks like they're going for a... Maybe they're going for an all clear, but there wasn't any solution there. Misty setting up quite nicely for a few T-spins. Although maybe a bit too high of a well there for STSD.
Yeah.
But they're able to dig it down, get a few textures, get some T-spins in. Sionara going with the zone now. Ooh, a couple unfortunate misshots there for Misty, but they're able to finally find a T-spin double out of that. And a very nice S-spin there helps clean up the board very nicely.
Very nice zone coming in from Misty as per usual.
Wait.
Maybe try to find the KIRBTRIS. Not.
I think there might have been a solution there with the O, but I'm not too sure. But it's still a very good zone either way, though.
As always, very clean from Misty.
Yeah, both players are playing pretty cleanly right now. Little bit of a bumpy board for Misty, but they're able to fix it up quite nicely. Sionara trying to play a little bit of cleanup on their board. Clean up the board's a little bit messy, but they're dealing with it very nicely. And right back into a nice looking position.
Misty's board, however, doesn't need any cleaning up, and instead just goes for the zone. And we'll just see how this works out.
Oh, 19 lines there. Still a very good zone.
Very strong, but I think that might just be standard for Misty at this point.
Absolutely. Misty is very strong in the zone, especially with just finding those last few, they're very, very efficient at finding those last few lines, especially getting a few KIRBTRISes here and there too.
I mean, we've seen 2 of them from Misty already.
Absolutely, and there's a good chance you might see some more come through as well. There's a fair bit of garbage on Sionara's board. They're trying to work through it.
And
But
it's slowly
also,
building up on Misty's as well.
Yeah. But both players are trying to work through it. Ooh, Sionara not quite able to get the last quarter charge there. And Misty is going for the full zone. Sending a lot here. 17 lines. Not quite able to get 18, but 40 attack is still very, very good in this
And the garbage is
stage
off
of the
the
game.
charts, and no zone left for
That's
Sionara.
a lot to deal with. Misty is on the board. Taking their first point.
Okay. 6-3 TK, I believe. And,
So, nice T-spin double from Misty. Nice set of T-spin doubles. Pretty similar looking garbage lines, actually. Already max zone charge for both players, using it simultaneously. It's gonna be a bit of a race here, so you can get a better zone.
ooh, both zones are actually looking
Misty
mighty
looking for the
fine.
KIRBTRIS.
Ooh.
There isn't quite a solution there, but still able to get 19 lines, but taking quite a bit of garbage on the exit then. And another quarter zone there from Misty, trying to just downstack a little bit. Makes a very nice effort of it though. And they're well on their way. Sionara is built back up to full charge. Oh, very risky there from Sionara. Built very high up on the board there.
And not enough space to actually make full use out of that zone.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, though,
same with Misty as well, though. Also very high up. Although they are going to have access to that well quite soon.
this is just solid play all around. But
Yeah.
okay, T-spin built up from Misty, looking for an STSD. Looks like, yup. Mitigating some of that damage from that zone there, and
Ooh, it's looking a little bit rough for Misty.
yeah, especially with that cheese.
Yeah. They've got a lot to work for at the bottom, so they might not be able to get the most potential out of this zone.
No,
Although
yeah,
they're doing what they can with it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's trying the best she can, but if you don't have enough space, it's just like, okay, there's only so much you can push you can push something good out of a bad situation.
Yeah. Misty definitely seems to be like more on the back foot here. They've got a lot through, while Sionara's board is looking pretty clean, and they also have a max charge. Max charge coming from Sionara, while Misty's using a quarter charge to kind of fight for her life here. 46 attack is absolutely huge from Sionara, and just might be enough to seal the deal. It's a huge chunk of garbage incoming, and another one. They've gone to space. Sionara takes their second point.
No zone saving Misty this time.
Now we've got the funny sprint opener from Misty. Looks like Sayonara's going for a perfect clear, but wasn't able to get the solution there. Poor piece came a little late, and a couple missed shots too. Although fixed pretty quickly.
Fortunately able to fix that very fast, very effectively, and not causing Sayonara too much trouble.
Both players on to zone now, trying to send as much as they can.
Ooh,
It's a very good zone from Sionara. 60 attack, Ultimatris. But what has Misty got to say about that? A rough last few pieces, actually, for Misty. They're able to get 19 lines out of it, but look at that garbage.
Garbage off the charts
It's
immediately.
so much to take in, and much more than they can handle there. It's a very good zone from Sionara, which was able to get them their 3rd point of the match. Really incredible stuff there.
That's a quick one, folks. And indeed it was.
Absolutely. Got a nice, nice clean layout from Sionara here. Misty's got a little bit of digging to do, but there's a lot of damage here. I'm managing to find a couple T-spins. Tetris well is open, and they're using it to go into zone. Sionara also entered zone 2. They're building up very quick.
Do they have enough space to make a potential ultimate out of it? Not quite,
Not
but it's
quite,
still...
but still a nice attack. Misty now trying to work what they got. Quite a tough last few pieces to work with there. For instance, if we get any higher, but 49 attack is very nice.
Just goes for the Perfectress.
Misty working very quick to downstack what they got there. A lot of very good garbage lines and an STSD from them as well. There's a little bit of cheese on Sionara's side, but shouldn't be too hard to handle.
It is. Misty's board, though, I would say is a little bit more ideal for now, but
yeah.
Granted, you can make very effective use out of Sionara's board as well. And in comes a zone duel. Both players' boards are actually just being primed to get like some big zone numbers, big damage out of this. So we'll just see who's gonna make more effective use out of it.
51 attack from. Oh, but an Ultimatris from Sionara sends just a one line of phase garbage. Oh, but that's a big chunk there though, and an even bigger chunk.
That's some big cheese.
Not letting up on the pressure. Misty does have a little bit of zone to help them if they need it though. It's a color clear. They're able to fight a little bit off, but they're really fighting for their life here. Sionara starting a zone does give Misty a little bit of time to work things out. In fact, are they going for a T-spin triple on the side as well? They are!
Indeed they are!
They're able to get it just before Sionara exits zone, although still has a lot of garbage to work with, not much space for Misty to work with now. And I think, a quarter zone just to stay alive a little bit longer. Really not much space somehow, they're still alive! But not for much longer, unfortunately. Sionara just doesn't let up the pressure, takes a 4th point, and are now on match point.
One more big slip up from Misty, and oh boy, knocked out of the bracket from winner side. Sionara making an incredible losers run so far.
Absolutely, but Sionara's been playing very well. But I gotta say, Misty had some very good survival in that round. But
and something that's not helping Sionara's survival is those constant back-to-back misdrops. But
they're still able to make light work of those misshots, though. Misty trying to find the best solution, finds the Ultimatris for 50 lines of attack. Sionara sending 44 back, taking a little bit of a hit, but dealing with it very nicely. Misty's a lot further down on the field, but say they're pretty similar sort of resources there. That's a little bit of cheese there at the on Sionara's board that they've got to work through. Although they do have a max zone charge built up.
Max zone charge, and they seem to be actually taking care of that garbage relatively quickly. Not,
very well, very efficiently.
Yeah. And
Sionara's first to use those charge. Oh, maybe soft dropped their IPs a bit too far. They weren't able to get the piece to the right. In fact, Misty's caught up on zone now, trying to find the best solution here. Not quite able to find the 20. Needed that initial hold, but not quite able to get it, unfortunately.
A bit more damage could have been sent to Sionara's board. However, Misty very much with the advantage. Has to pop half zone now. Otherwise, facing a lot of damage, and that garbage is looking more and more precarious by the moment. And there we go. Misty
not laying up on the pressure there on Sionara. Still surviving in the match, taking another point. Maybe this is the start of their run to victory. Can they come back from this?
Perhaps.
And a misshap off the bat from Sionara as well.
Very clean 6-3. However, uses that misdrop and utilizes that misdrop and makes it
an interesting T-spin.
It's a very nice donation out of that misdrop. It's a very good fix, all things considered. It is still playing on the back foot just a little bit, but
yeah, but there's still,
and without that foresight, that Beans could have been a little bit worse.
Absolutely, and they seem to be in a lot better of a position now as well. Not built up as high, but they both are using their full zones.
Oh no, that's
shot
not
from Sionara.
That's not quite an overhang.
Really unfortunate. Misty on the zone. There's another curb. 68 attack. That's huge from Misty. Although Sionara is just about able to survive it.
And that is a lot of clean garbage as well. Only one pip of garbage is acting a little bit naughty. Unfortunately, that KIRBTRIS is not going to be as rewarding as in some of the sets against CM Dingo.
But it just goes to show how much KIRBTRIS actually does. Dude, that was a 68 attack KIRBTRIS. Adds a lot of damage. Although Sionara dealt with it very, very nicely. Another KIRBTRIS!
Whoa! Okay.
Two KIRBTRIS in the same point. That's the fourth KIRBTRIS of the match.
Of the match. That would be pretty insane if it wasn't the match. But
fourth for the tourney, second of the match. And that's enough to take out Sionara as well for their third point. They are on the comeback run.
My God.
That was absolutely incredible from Misty. Can she keep it up though?
Man, two back-to-back KIRBTRISes.
Back-to-back KIRBTRIS of massive attack. Like, even though Sionara was able to fend off the first one, the second one just absolutely did it for them.
Like, sheesh, if the first KIRBTRIS is not rewarded, heck it, I'll do another one. Just like that, and gain the advantage that way.
Looks like they're going for another one here as well. Maybe don't have the setup this time, unfortunately, though. Sending a 36 attack. Sionara's time to attack sends. Oh, that's a lot sent to Misty. Although Misty does have the quarter charge here.
Not in too terrible a position.
Yeah, they're able to send pretty much all of that garbage back. And they've downsacked very nicely. It's a lovely placement. T-spin double right in the middle of the field there for Misty, Sionara was very low down just then, although it's a lot of pressure coming in from Misty. Misty's really picked up the momentum.
Okay, here we go. Here's another zone.
They're looking for another setup. They don't quite have another one there, but still both very similar on attack actually. 55, 53.
Both boards are looking extremely clean right now.
And we're also now into phase 3. This is the part where anything can happen. That's already quite a lot of cheese for Misty there. I'm getting a T-spin single there on the side out of a setup for a triple.
Tell you what, Misty's board is looking like some good garnish for some pasta right now.
Good bit of cheese, put it on your spaghetti bolognese. Although, I've got to say, they're clearing it very well.
No, yeah, as you would in zone. But max zone charge coming out from Sionara.
This could be big from Sionara, especially with a very clean board.
Now that board said,
Not quite able to get another T-spin, only sending a little bit of garbage, actually. Misty very much still in this, although they are at a bit of a disadvantage here with that garbage at the bottom. Sionara sending off a STSD as well.
It's only a slight bit. Like, the pressure is not coming in too much, and like the phase 3 zone timer is not exactly like helping make the final push.
Yeah, absolutely. And now Misty's actually back with a max zone charge, which they're going to use. Unfortunately, a little bit of a miss-up there on the entry of the zone. Although, it doesn't look like that's going to affect them too much. They're able to get a few nice T-spins. 33 attack is very good at this stage of the game, although Sionara has something to say about that.
Yet another zone coming in, and it's coming in hot!
31 attack, that's a lot of garbage for
and that's
Misty
a
deal
ton
with.
you can test with just a, well, I was gonna say
Yes.
quarter zone, but Misty was able to find the half zone just in time, and
Still able to, get some of it down, although they're in a very situation now.
Misty, on her last lifeline, is looking at a very precarious situation.
Doesn't look like they have the board to quite deal with it. This might be it here. They still have a quarter zone, and they're going to try and do all that they can with it.
But okay.
Still surviving. Sionara giving them a little bit of time. But that's a lot of garbage. They got a quarter zone still. Misty's very much hanging on for dear life. That's a lot of garbage taken.
But there's only coming in chunks, and
those are looking to be pretty big chunks now. And this might be it. And that's it for.
Could have done a Z-spin, but thumbs up, but goes out, thumbs up in style. Misty's out of there, taking third place, and very well done to Sionara.
Very well played from Sionara there. Misty was making a very good comeback, but Sionara just about got her on the end there.